Hello, so today I'm going to go through how I would make some thumbnails or like ideas for a identity box. So before you even like get started with making the box itself, I think it's helpful to like figure out what you want the box to look like. So I have a couple sheets of paper or even your sketchbook and my circle maps. So to start, I'm just going to use this single sheet of paper and make some little thumbnail boxes, and I don't want them to be too small. And they don't have to be perfect at all. Okay, and this one is going to be maybe like the outside of the box. And this one is going to be the inside. So that's my first idea. My second idea, same thing, the outside, then the inside. And I also have some colored pencils in case I want to color it. So I'm just gonna do a rough sketch of the shoe box that I have. It's like one of those that like flips over. And then the inside, I'm just gonna draw a square. So I really like that one idea I saw where it was just like a description. Or like what people see on the outside when they first look at you. So obviously things like brown hair, 5'5", what else? My name maybe. And just things that like people see when they, or like words maybe, like over here could be like quiet. Most people know that I like art, and everyone's always like, oh, you're the artist in this group, you do our art projects. What else? I usually wear flowy clothes. Maybe that could be another idea actually. So that could just be like a description. On the inside, I moved around a lot as a kid. I'm just gonna do another layer to show that this is like the aerial view or like the top view of the box. So grew up in a military family and we moved around a bit, so I'm going to kind of make my 4 identities like boxes, like a box inside of a box. And I really like being organized, so I'm just gonna. So looking back at our circle maps for my intellectual identity, we put like symbols and objects you can use, and I put like letters, books, or art that I want to use. So I think inside this box I would do like letters that are just kind of combined together, maybe like wrap those up so that they're nice and organized. And I can even label this like letters so I don't forget. And then maybe some quotes. I'll like put those in scrolls. Scrolled up quotes. Maybe post a few on the bottom so that people can actually read them. Quotes. And some art supplies because I really do love art. Maybe put in one of my paintbrushes. And then, so this is my intellectual identity. I think I just label those boxes too. And obviously this is just my identity box, so yours might not be like this. Brush. Quotes. And yours does not have to be organized this way at all. And then this one, I'm going to make my spiritual identity. And for those, for that part, I put running, nature, and maybe pictures of me with my family. I think I would put that spike that I showed everyone. I'll label that because you can't really tell what it is. Spike. Nature. I've collected some of these leaves that I like pressed. So they're like dried up leaves, and I think they're super pretty. They're like autumn leaves kind of, so they're really colorful. Nature. And oh, I have a really nice photo of somewhere I went to on a hike. It's really pretty, so I might print that out. It was like taken on the top of a mountain. And then maybe a quote that I look to even in here that makes me feel very motivated. So, motivation. Maybe some family photos. Okay, so that's the spiritual. Here, I think I'm gonna do emotional. Definitely pictures of family. I think this one's gonna have a lot of pictures. So family and friends. And words. I don't know what I meant by words. I wrote that here. Oh, actually letters, I think. And maybe I could add some phrases that maybe people wouldn't really know what they meant, but things that like make me happy or sad. Letter. What makes you happy or sad, like words or phrases that I think of. And these are some things that I might have to print or like make soon, so that's like another part of the box. And candles make me feel really calm, so I think I'll add an unlit candle. And lastly, this is the physical. And I found it kind of hard to figure out what I want to put in this section, but I made this like self-portrait of myself this semester, and it kind of like represents that I'm Asian American, and like the line divides how I feel about my physical self. So I think I'd put that in here. Picture of myself. So self-portrait. And the art students can do this too. You can make like a smaller version of your self-portrait and put it in here. And I think I might draw like a picture of like me and my friends running. I'm gonna do some stick figures because I feel very strong when I'm running with friends. And then probably pictures of my parents because they created my physical self. So the outside would be kind of bare, and then the inside is going to have a lot more. And that is the first idea that I have. And for the second thumbnail, I'm going to do the same, like outside design of the box. And for this one, I might just use some construction paper and make it kind of simple. Maybe it could be like my physical style, like what kind of clothes I wear, which is usually like flowy, like comfortable clothes. So I might put maybe like some fabric. I should have some fabric somewhere, but just using things that you have at home. I'm gonna label that fabric and construction paper. And then once you open it inside, so the inside, I think I'll organize this one a little bit more differently and just kind of put pictures and drawings on the sides of the box. So this is like, imagine if you're looking down into the box, it's like a kind of weird shape. So these would all be photos or drawings that I want to use. It's going to be like the same objects that I use in this one, just organized differently in this box. And I might put like all of the letters that I've kept throughout the years, and maybe some quotes that I want to print in one box. This one could be letters. Maybe in like, if I can find like a small glass bowl or jar or something, I can put like quotes that are either folded up or rolled up. So quotes. And then my paintbrush. Ooh, forgot how to spell paintbrush for a second. And here I think I'd put like the nature-y stuff. Maybe include like another drawing of the ocean, because I love the ocean and I feel very connected to the earth when I'm in the water. So we got, oh, and the word card that I put here for emotional identity. So words or phrases. That make me emotional. Oh, and the candle. And that kind of covers all of my emotional, intellectual, physical, spiritual identities, but it's a little bit more meshed together and not as like compartmentalized like this one. So these are some 2 design ideas that I've come up with in like 10 minutes or so. And you can even go in and like color those in if you'd like. I think a lot of mine include paper or things that I have to still make from now, so I think that'll be a whole nother step for me.